Scott here with Rafters, Sports and Movies, and this is a 2026 Olympic hockey schedule video. Monday, February 9th, we have women's hockey, Japan versus Italy, Germany versus France, United States versus Switzerland, Canada versus Czechia. You'll also see the time and date. Tuesday, February 10th, we also have women's hockey, Japan versus Sweden, Italy versus Germany, United States versus Canada, and Finland versus Switzerland. You'll also see the channel you might want to watch on or can watch on. Wednesday, February 11th is the first day of men's hockey. We have Slovakia versus Finland and Sweden versus Italy. And they are both in Group B, playing at 9:40 a.m. Central Time and 2:10 p.m. Central Time. Thursday, February 12th, we have both men's and women's hockey. Men's Switzerland versus France, women's Finland versus Canada, men's Czechia versus Canada, men's Latvia versus United States, and men's Germany versus Denmark. Friday the 13th, Spooky Friday, we have men's and women's hockey. We have men's Finland versus Sweden, men's Italy versus Slovakia, women's quarterfinals to be determined, and men's France versus Czechia, women's quarterfinal to be determined, and men's Canada versus Switzerland, all on February 13th. On the day of love, February 14th, you're going to love some hockey with men's Sweden versus Slovakia, women's quarterfinal to be determined, men's Finland versus Italy, men's Germany versus Latvia, women's quarterfinal to be determined, and men's United States versus Denmark. Sunday, February 15th, we have all men's hockey, Switzerland versus Czechia, Canada versus France, Denmark versus Latvia, United States versus Germany, all on Sunday, February 15th. Monday, February 16th, we have all women's hockey. We've got two women's semifinal games, one at 9:40 a.m. and the other at 2:10 p.m. Once we have the actual who's playing who, I will post a second video so you can have the day, the time, who's playing, all the good information. Tuesday, February 17th, we have the men's qualification playoffs. This will be 4 games starting at 5:10 in the morning, 9:40, and 2:10 p.m. for the 4 men's qualification playoff games. On Wednesday, February 18th, we've got the men's quarterfinals, 5:10 a.m., 9:40 a.m., 11:10 a.m., and 2:10 p.m. Again, look for those videos of who's playing who, because that's going to be a whole separate video that'll be coming to you. On Thursday, February 19th, we have the Women's Gold Medal Day, and we've got the bronze medal game at 7:40 a.m., and then we've got the Women's Gold Medal game, which is at 12:10 p.m., so Thursday, February 19th should be a pretty good day for some hockey. On Friday, February 20th, we go into the men's semifinals. We've got 2 games here. We've got a 9:40 a.m. game and a 2:10 p.m. game for the men's super semifinals on Friday, February 20th. Saturday, February 21st, we have the bronze medal game for the men. It's at 1:40 p.m. You can watch it on USA or Peacock live stream. And that's Saturday, February 21st, the men's Olympic hockey bronze medal game. And then to wrap up our hockey season in the Olympics, we have Sunday, February 22nd, 2026 is our men's medal game at 7:10 a.m. Yes, you read that right. It's on NBC and Peacock live stream. Who you got? Who you think's going to win? This is the big one here for the men. And that wraps up our schedule for Olympic hockey 2026. This is Rafters, Sports and Movies. Subscribe, like the channel. Check out that other video. I think it's a winner, and I think you'll like it too.